Good morning, everyone. We're back, Magpie and friends. Okay, that's not my real name, but you're my real friend, alright? Or is it the other way? No, it's definitely that way, okay? You guys are the friends, I'm the Magpie. Well, that's the name that's stuck. Okay, it's not really my name, okay? It doesn't even matter. Some people know my name, some people don't. It doesn't really make a difference, actually. The main thing is that I'm the person who comes here as much as possible, every day, as much as possible. Love YouTube. Come on, guys. Who doesn't love it? Who doesn't just hang out to get on here? Far out. I don't get how people just casually scroll. I'm not a casual scroller. I scroll with... What's that word? I scroll with determination. Yeah, I don't just casually scroll. I see people doing that, like they're reading a book. I don't do that. I scour. I look for things. I wait until that itch has really been scratched. Then I know I've found something. So we're back in the bus, guys. We're getting tailgated. It's beautiful. We're not reacting at all. You know why? We live in Melbourne. We're immune to that kind of thing. We expect it. We even slow down in response to it. To just really amplify that frustration. I realize now, you can't beat them, join them. Let's frustrate people. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna try and park somewhere that no one can get past me all day long. Not really, but that's what you encounter. You encounter that kind of shit. People just fucking being obtuse, deliberately obtuse to fucking annoy you. I didn't mean to annoy you, but you did. Alright, well that's the thing, because they don't even mean it. It's even more annoying. If someone actually meant to annoy me, I'd probably enjoy that. Try. I want you to come at me and just really try to annoy me. That actually, I'd enjoy that a little. I really would. And I'll satisfy you in that. I will. I'm entertaining in that regard. If you want to see someone really flip their lid, I can deliver on that. I really can. But I won't, because I'm a good person. I don't want to flip my lid. That's the thing. But I know how. I know. Actually, I'm close to flipping my lid all the time. But I don't. So I'm a good person. And I don't want to upset people. I really don't. If I upset people, I hurt. I'm hurting too. I'm hurting more when I upset people. So I try not to. I really don't want to upset anyone. I don't. I want everyone to be happy. Is that possible? Or am I just at a pipe dream? I see some beautiful, beautiful people, right, with this frown. All the time, they're alone. They're just standing there at the traffic light. What is wrong? What is your beef with being alive? Are you upset that you exist, that you have to wait for the traffic signal? Have we been reduced to that? Are we that bothered by the most little things that we can no longer function as a practical species? Have we just become too much for ourselves? That's what I think. Especially when I see puffer lips, those my lips are just like this, Really? Well, why did you do that to yourself? You look like a duck. I won't say who you are, but you do. You look a bit like a duck. A cute duck, but a duck all the same. You're not a duck. Why do you make yourself look like a duck? In what world is it cool? I love Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, but please don't be trying to look like that dude. Look, Daisy, dude. Daisy. Anyway, here we are, guys. We're doing about 90 in a 110, and who cares? Because that's safe. If I did any more, I'd be too close to everyone else. You know, F them. I'm not getting close to them. I don't want to be close to you plumbing solutions. Like you can just F off. You know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about it. You know what? Kind of had enough, right? I kind of had enough of that same old bullshit from people who just refuse to change, right? They refuse to change. They know they can, they just refuse to. They wanna stick to being bad, right? They wanna stick to being bad. That was what that last short was about. It's the bad people, they come to this point where it's too late for them. They must remain bad now. And that's gonna take strength, because they're tired of being bad. Oh, I'm sorry, bad person. Are you losing energy from the evil you've done? Yeah, I think so. So you know what that means? It means you've got to get down on your knees, break down and cry, and become good. And then that bad will just disappear. You'll get new energy. Stop trying to stay bad. Okay, that's bullshit. You're not going to get the Perseverance Award for remaining evil. Okay? The point of evil is to overcome evil. Become good. And yes, it's hard. Yes, you'll want to give up and become bad again. And then you'll realize I want to be good. I don't want to be bad because it makes me feel bad. It makes everyone feel bad. You won't realize that until you've spent a life doing bad. Okay? Spend a lifetime of doing bad and see what happens. Okay? Just do it. You decide you want to be a bad person. Alright. I want you to be as bad as possible. Alright? If you decide you're a bad person, then get out there. I want you to, of all kinds of evil, I want you to do. Alright? Because I believe in your ability. When you tell me you can't change, then you better bloody become rigid, mate. Don't change ever. Don't go changing. It's kind of what I wanted to say. Don't go changing. I'm kind of being ironic. Maybe you need to. Maybe you do need to change. Like, really. Maybe you need to, like, stop tailgating people. You know, like, I mean, when do you make that decision? When do you make that decision? I'm going to stop. For example, I'm going to stop tailgating, horning, and high beaming people. Yeah, well, I stopped that long ago. Because it's a waste of time. People, they love it because they want the attention. They want to say, oh, look at this idiot, and you become the idiot for them, the idiot savant. You know, they should decide they've had enough of waiting, alright? Go. You know, if you've decided you've had enough of waiting, go ahead and jump that queue. Just do it. Who cares? Push it. Anyway, look, the point is, get in touch with that joy, that you know you have that wellspring of joy within you, and what you do is don't pollute those waters. Don't let people throw mud into your beautiful clear stream. You know, your beautiful crystal-like structure that you've made, right? Don't let them ruin that shit. They will want to. They're gonna see you happy and content, and they'll wanna F you around. They'll wanna F you up. Because want you to change. They want you to get worse. Because what they really want is for them, they want to get better themselves. You know, they want to feel better. So by making you feel kind of worse, or get you to do the transition for them, they borrow that energy off that power. They help themselves by effing you up, making you look bad. Like for example, that heckler the other day. Real heckler. He just wanted to ruin my shit. You know, he just wanted to come on here, get involved, and like, because he's a stalker and he wants to ruin me. You know, because he can't have me. No, you can't have me. So yes, you're gonna F with me instead. I get that. Just get away from me, you know, with your manipulation. I don't want you. You know that. I don't know why the hell you thought that. Oh my God. What do I want? And how could you be on that list? I'm talking to the stalker, man. Stalking, man. Coming in on the live, you know, with your actual name and telling me my actual name and telling me to come on, what's wrong with you, kind of thing. Like, don't come here to give me flack. I don't get on here to cop it from people. You know what I get on here for? To let go of some of the important things that need to be said. Why some people just had enough, and I can understand that, and some people haven't had enough, and I can understand that. And I'm one of those people who hasn't had enough, right? I will get tired. I will get tired of fucking pouring my heart out, but you know what? I'm not gonna stop. People think that I've flipped my lid. Go ahead, think even more. Think even more than that. Can you unflip your lid? Yeah, maybe. If I can flip my lid, don't you think I can flip it back? Think about it. Am I as bad as I sound? No. It's the way it sounds that has to come out. Like, you know, in a way, so much of what I'm saying just needs to be said by somebody. It's not that I have to express this shit. It's not that I want to say it. It sometimes has to be said. That's what I feel. It just has to be said. There may be someone else out there who is like struggling in their life, and I empathize with that because I have that struggle too. I have struggled daily. I struggle daily to just find positivism, you know, around me, enough to get myself through. Because what I've found, I'm very alkaline, you know, like, so I'll easily dissolve in a toxic environment. You can dissolve me into the environment, and I'll become, just like everyone else, kind of. They'll think I'm just like them, but I won't. I'll be deep down fighting that shit. I'll be deep down not wanting to be part of that shit. And I'll be deep down trying to upturn the tables on whatever's going on. Especially if there's some sort of power play going on. I'm in tune to that. I know when someone's making a power play just for the hell of it, just to make sure that they've got that control. You know what I do? I let them have that, because that's petty. You know, like, is that all you needed to confirm that you're in control of me? Okay, well, yeah. I'll follow your orders there, and then you'll think I'm that person who listens and is in control from you. You see, like, the remote control and the remote controlled device, you know, they're two different things. Let's just face those things. They're not one. The TV and the remote are two separate appliances, right? The TV itself has no ability to remote itself, right? But the remote has an ability to change the television and stuff. If you ask me, you know, would you rather be a remote or a television? Now, I think everyone would rather be a remote, wouldn't they? Think about it. We use these things, but which thing's better? Like, do we really compare those things? Have you ever compared your hands versus the dishwasher? Who's better? You know your hands are better. You can get right in there. You can get that peanut butter off the knife. There's nothing in the dishwasher that is going to do that kind of care Like, that's why we'll never be replaced by machines. I don't know why people have this. Don't have that fear. They're never going to make a machine so good that it's going to be a person. That's the worst thing you could invent. Make a fake person. You mean make a fake, flawed, flaky, inconsistent human being? You want to invent one of those that's robotic? Don't. Make a good polar bear. Make a cool squirrel that has extra brain. But don't go pretending that you're going to emulate these flawed creatures who are, they're kind of born selfish. You can't blame them for that. They come into this world screaming and crying, right? I'm hungry, and nothing changes until they die. I'm hungry. That's it. Like, do you know that those impulses haven't changed? Your eyeballs are the same, kind of. You ever wonder why kids have got big eyes? It's because their eyes are the same. Apparently they're the same. That's what I heard. Eyes don't change. Well, I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they'll get cataracts. I don't mean that. I don't mean they won't degenerate. But they don't essentially change. They may degenerate. You can have your rods and cones fall apart on you. You could start seeing kaleidoscopes if you want, but that's kind of up to the person, isn't it? It's not. I won't say that you're going to get kaleidoscopic eyes unless you've done the right things to earn those kaleidoscopic eyes. Look, do you want to be able to see the future? Because not everyone does. The thing is, the person who can kind of foresee things, they'll never be believed. That's that story about, what is it? Pandora? I'm not sure. Somebody who could foresee all kinds of shit, but there's nothing that they could have done about it, and no one will listen to them. Okay. And that's kind of what happens to the people who foresee things, the soothsayers, and these aren't a special group of operatives, right? These are just people who are in touch, who are sensitive, who kind of get what's going on. They're in touch with the sunrise. They're thinking about the sun as it rises. They're not actually thinking about their stomach or what they're going to have for lunch. They're not that selfish. They're foreseeing things that are a bit more beyond their own life. They're foreseeing things that might happen not only to them but to others. You go, gee, is he at risk there, that guy? Is he worried about himself being the way he is, doing what he's doing? No, is anyone having that thought, or are they just judging that guy and saying, gee, I hope that guy smashes into the wall. Wouldn't that be great? No. So I don't hope for bad things to happen. That's the difference. A lot of people are built on that. They just kind of hope that shit goes wrong. They want everything to shut down. They want us back in lockdown. They want that. They want to stay home and get paid and just eat. Selfish. People who they'd never be able to work. If you gave them a choice of work or die, they'd probably choose die. Sadly. They'd have enough and want to die. How many people would find the strength to just keep going, regardless of the fact that they're earning absolutely nothing beyond survival? Survive is what you get. You don't get a thing. If you think your bank balance is growing, then I got news for you. You may think it is, but it's not. Okay, it's not. Don't even believe those numbers. Anything could happen. The whole world could go through another shift. All right, and all that careful hoarding of yours soon be needed, as you need to liquidate this stuff. You'll have to turn yourself from a solid back into a liquid again. So think of ourselves and our finances as a state. Are you in a gassy state where you can easily liquefy if you condense down what you've got, or are you a liquid that's sloshing around and really gets splashed and spilled, and not contained properly? Are you liquefied in that your money's spilling everywhere because you're liquid? You're just liquid. You got cash, heaps. You know what you're going to do? You're going to spend some. Heaps. And you know what? You'll get used to that. You'll get used to that. You'll go out and spend $5 grand, 10 grand, just like that, bang. Just go. I'm gonna go and spend 50 grand. Fuck it. I deserve to do something. Everyone reaches that point. By hook or by crook, they say, this person will actually do something. Now, this is the part of being human that kind of scares me. It's when people decide they're going to do something. You see, have you thought that? Have you thought about that? Because once you do it, things will have consequence that you haven't thought of. So, no, do not hurt people, right? That's the first thing. And if it's in your mind to like step into someone and do some damage, right, I want you to think twice about that, because that I really, really must say that if you plan to step into someone and have your way with them, and that way being bad with them, I'm sorry, but that is exactly what will happen to you. Okay, what you do is exactly what happens. Okay, just remember that. So when you raise your fist at the child of God and threaten that person, I want you to know that thing's at risk. This thing is at risk. Not the other person. That hand is at risk. You know, like, be careful. You go shaking that fist around, you realize it's just a bit of flesh and bone. It's nothing else. It's not a sword. It's not a power tool. It's attached to you. Right? You're not going to be able to separate off what your hand has done from you, right? Because you are not just you, but you're your hand too. So what your hand does is telling people what you are. So if you're someone who like gets violent, okay, I want to just tell you straight out that violence is coming back, you know, because of your fault, because you've been violent. That violence is going to come to you because you're attracting it. You are that. You are what you want, you know, like that's will to power. If you think power is obtained by dominating, controlling, or hurting, manipulating others, right, for your gain, I want to tell you that is exactly what you're planning for yourself. Okay, carefully, by effing with people, you are ensuring that you get effed with. You know, that's what I want to let you know. That if you don't leave space for that good in you, I tell you what's going to happen. It'll be filled to the brim with bad paint, black paint, dark paint that you can't see through. That's what it's going to be like. And you'll be in there. There'll be no clarity about you. Everything will be like a fog. You know, and you'll just want to do even more bad than you did before, just to know that you exist. You know, so that you'll be caught up in this mouse wheel of evil that just it only wants to beat its personal best. So, as I said, once you start making a list of the worst things you could do, you can only improve on that, couldn't you? You can only improve on the worst. Improving in all the worst ways. Let's say that that's Melbourne for you. You know, it improves in all the worst ways. Like, every improvement here has had 10 times the disadvantage after. You know, because the problem is people not accepting, you know, that they must change, act, toe the line, you know, be part of the society, or the society will reject you. Simple. If you're not an active contributor to a good society, do you know what you are? Probably the opposite of it. So, like, I think a bit of, you know, face the mirror sometimes, like I do, facing this thing every day. This thing hurts me. If you think it doesn't hurt, it does. If you think it's easy to just lay yourself bare, it's not easy. It's not easy to confess your faults and your thoughts and your feelings. Most people hide that shit. They don't want to know what they're feeling. Right? They don't. They don't want to know. At all. Alright, I bought my tags, so I'm going to put them on. got electronic tags, so I don't want to run that gantry today without them. They mailed them to me last week. I didn't put them on. I'm gonna put them on today. I'll pull up. Got this ass. Just go away. Just go. I don't care if you got a Ferrari, man. You're not going near me. Unless you want to get rear-ended, bro. You wanna wreck that car you got there. Wow, how did you afford that? You're a moron. Oh my god, now you got a plumber right in front of you. Man, these people just make me sick. The way they behave. I'm shocked. They endanger you. Fucking get up my ass. You don't belong there. You belong up there. It's not a place for you. Up my ass. Fuck. What is that? Is that an Aussie thing? Is that a tradie thing? Being up people's ass? Is that what you are? I always thought that. Are you you know what? Are you that? Because you're up people's ass. Like, literally with your car. There are times I wanted to, like, stop the car and say, mate, do you really want to do me, like, from behind? Is that what you want to do? Because you better hurry up. I'm fucking sick of it. Stop getting near me and touching your brakes. You want to rear end me? Fucking do it properly, mate. Well, you write me off. You know what I mean? And then, we get to the servo. I get out of my car. They have a look at me and they go, oh, shit. I better not look at this guy. Yeah, that's right. You better not look at me and you better not fucking tailgate me. I tell you what. I don't care if you got neck tattoos. I do not give a fuck, alright? Like, I'm not scared of that shit. I am not scared of people who are trying to scam me. It's fucking funny. Come at me. Love it. I love that. I always remember that. Someone came at me once to tell me I was fucking ugly, but I was stupid as well. Man, I wanted to hug that guy. You don't understand the joy I felt from the abuse, yeah? From getting abused by some kind of putrid person. And I just think, yeah, you know what? I kind of get into that. Can you treat me worse? It's just, I told one guy, I love your eyeballs, man. I really do. I love the colour. How do I get some of those, And so I look deep into this fucker's eyes. Just to let him know, just to let him know. I really, those eyeballs, I really love them. I love those eyeballs you got. Really, that's got a hole in or something. What is that? Yeah, he fucking backed away, alright. And I told him, man, if I ever have to come back here, man, God help you, if I ever come back here again to have it out with you, because I won't. I will avoid that guy, because I know he's not. I know he's forgot about me. That's the thing. That's all you people out there who have effed me, right? Like, I want you to know that I haven't forgot who you are, and I remember who you are. It's just a matter of bumping into you. It's simple, and that won't be hard. I always come across the people. Like, it's funny. God will give you that opportunity to face your enemy, and actually, you should thank God for that. You should thank God for bringing an enemy to you so that you could learn how to overcome them. Like, don't go wishing that there were no bad people. Actually, maybe you should be wishing for them, because they are helping you overcome them, helping you learn. Now, guys, we're going to walk into a place where there's a lot of dudes, all right? I don't want you to be scared. I'm going to take you in there with me. I don't want to disconnect. I want to stay here until I get to work. It's like, just in case someone offs me, right? I want you to know you've seen it. You were with me at the time, right? Whoever's with me now, you're with me, all right? I do love you for being here. I really do. So, we're going to put our tags on, all right? I'm going to unbox these MFs, right? These people, right? Sorry. But they mailed me the tag. Right? Here's the tag. Here's the unboxing piece of shit that's going to eat. This is going to eat my bank account. okay, this thing, as I drive to work, this unmarked with no patent or trademark on it is going to F me from behind. It's going to take $30 a day or more out of me. So by the end of the week, I will have lost like $150 just for going to work, okay? That's how Melbourne got us, right? You've got to understand. Doesn't matter how much you've got in Melbourne. Whatever you've got is how much it's going to cost to live here. So if you come here with $3 million, I'm sorry, right? It won't last. If you come here with $300 million, I'm sorry, I think it's going to be the same thing. If you come here with $3, you'll lose that $3 too. So, you know where we are? We're in a kind of, you got to attach it to your fucking window, of course. You've got to attach this to your property, but you don't own this thing that you're paying so dearly for. You know, that's what I mean. They give you this, and they charge you for the privilege of having it, but it's not yours. You can't talk about this. You can't even talk about these people, you know. Anyone ever like met, you know, like proper, what you think are like dudes, you know, MAFI, you know, dudes? You ever met them? Fuck, man, like they do exist. I'm telling you, they're not. It's not an act. It's not a work of fiction. There are people like that. I want you to know they're not. They're not just in the movies. You know? So you got to put it up on your windows as you pass through the gantry. The blue light shines down here like that. So I want to make sure it fucking gets me. You know, I'll make sure I get charged. You know, because that's what you have to make sure in Melbourne, that your account details are up to date, because you're going to be charged, all right, somehow or other. I'm sure it's the same everywhere else, but they've just got us so bad here. Like you don't have $1 left. You know, I don't know if you know that feeling of working your guts out at the end having absolutely nothing. Can you imagine that futility of that? Are you asking the good people of Melbourne to just keep doing that? Because you know what's going to happen. I already talked to many people, and they're not poor people either. They're fucking upset at Melbourne. They all want to leave, right? I said, why don't we just go, everyone? Just leave this place. Fucking go. Leave those parking meters. Fucking everyone. Just leave it. Leave it like a desert. Make Melbourne the abandoned city. Ooh, that'd be a great attraction. People would pay good money to come and see the abandoned city of Melbourne, you know. Why don't we go further into that? Let's turn it into a proper ghost town. What do you think? Now you're letting like 3 cars through the traffic light every 20 minutes. You're trying to hold on to people. You're not letting them out, because once you do that, the city's fucking dead. You need to keep it looking alive, you know. Melbourne's alive, you know. Yeah, it's alive with traffic. That's all. It's alive with traffic and parking inspectors. That's it. That's a life. That's a life. You mean it's a life. It's a living for them. And as I said, if you've ever met those dudes, that's how they are. They will come out after you. Okay? They want your money. F you, they want your money. That's it. Sorry. That's the way it is with them. Truly. Truly, that's how it is. They will not take. Oh, look, they will take no for an answer, but they'll F you for it. You know what I mean? They'll take your refusal, but they'll fuck you up. Sorry, I mean in a kind of way. I don't mean literally. I mean in another way that leaves you feeling effed. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. You get that feeling like you've been effed, and then you probably have been. You know, that's kind of what I have to come to terms with. You feel like you've been kind of, You're upset because there were times when you were vulnerable and you really got took advantage of, right? And you think back and you think, why? Why did... Of course you know why, because it must be. You are that person. You are the meat that they must sink their effing teeth into, okay? You're that lamb, you know? You're that alkaline substance that just dissolves into that evil. And you justify what they're doing by dissolving into them, giving them that permission, that power. Yeah, I'm here to take me as well. No, don't take me. Leave me here. That's why I said I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm literally not going anywhere. And this place where we live, they should be worried about the fact that I can't get out of here. I can't. I'm stuck in this. And everyone else is going to feel this too. They're going to feel like they really can't get out of here anymore. They can't afford to. But they got us trapped. They got us working like dogs, and we have nothing. You know, like as in nothing. No money at all. We work for money and have none. You know, kind of, don't you think that fits the farm model that I came from about 300, 400, 500 years ago? My family was just land people. They just grew trees and farmed, right? They kept goats and animals, and that's it. They didn't F with people. They got F'd with, yeah. They had to leave, of course. They got invaded and had all their shit taken from them. By other countries, other militaries, right? Other militaries, not countries. Other militaries that supposedly work for those countries. And even that doesn't. You don't know who's who. You don't know who's who. Anyway, let's get in there. Back me up, guys. Fucking, I always bump into people I want to bump into here. Anyway, I don't care. Going in. Why should I be scared? Going in. No, there's always like real dudes here and real fucking like gangs of dudes that just turn up to fucking meet each other like they don't want to come off that they're a bit of a boys club because they want to talk about women too. You know? Yeah, look at this. Google knows exactly where I am. I got the alert. Are you here? Tell us about it. Anyway, we're going in, guys. Phone's hot, by the way. Probably going to shut down. It's burning. My hand is burning. Just hold this phone. Good times. It's alright. It's always. Dairy. Okay. Sorry, just choosing the button. Hungry? So the tags are on. What a relief. I'll be charged. That's great. What's the rule? You don't make a mess, clean it up. Isn't it? I'm opening plastic lids too. Just creates a lot of mess. Hi, boss. Just this one, bro. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
We're off. Yeah. This is already rough as guts, I believe.
What's it doing? You gotta calm down, bro. You gotta hold the dog.
Yeah, these dudes, like some of them, I know they fantasize about being fucking strong and tough and being like some sort of Tony Soprano type. We got so many of these wannabe fucking Tony Sopranos here. It's fucking bullshit. Weak as fuck. You're fat as fuck. You know what I mean? I'd beat you in a race. You got nothing. You know, they do bad things, but they're just fucking stupid. They don't know what they're doing. They just think being brutal with others is kind of expected. And they think they just have to be really good at that. But, no. That's probably the last thing you got to be good at. You got to be good at the opposite of that shit. You know, like, you've got to fight yourself on it, guys. You can't. Why is no one fighting this shit? Are you just gonna let this criticism roll? You're not gonna defend humanity. That's the thing. You all agree with me. So no one fights me on it because they agree that we're going to hell in a handbasket, right? And the good people of this world can do little about that. But what we're reaching out to tell you is that we'd love to see this world improving, right? But we'd like to see some confirmation that other people also feel the same. You don't want to be the only good person in a world gone bad, do you? Do you want to be that only good person in a world that's gone to hell? Or do you want to survive? So then that question comes. If the world's going to hell, what must you become to survive? Think about it. If you're a very good person in your heart, do you know how much you have to protect yourself from what is gonna just happen to good people here? And if you haven't realized that, then yeah, we've got these people who refuse to be good because they know that what happens to good people, right? They don't want to be a good person. They're scared of being good. Now, that's the thing. That's the difference between a cowardly bully who's scared himself, right? So he gets in on to step into people, right? Hurt others to prove that they're on top of you. Yeah, you know what? If you want to hit me, I'll let you, you know what I mean? But after that, I'll give you a free hit, you know, you come after me. But just after that, I want you to just think about what's going to happen after that, okay? After you've done that, you've had your way, you've smashed me to the ground, okay? Now I want you to think about what happens next. It's like it's up to you. You've decided to do that. So someone has decided to get in my face, right, and F with me on purpose and take me out if they have to, right? If they want to, right? Do it. I invite you to. You know, like, look, I gotta die somehow, and if it's, I mean, I either die naturally or someone is gonna do me. All right, simple as that. So I got this idea that, yeah, look, let's test this. Let's test the water here. Does someone really want to do me? Like, come on, is there anyone hunting me down to shoot me right here in my car? No, you know why? Because I haven't deserved that shit. I haven't done anything to deserve that. I haven't ripped anyone off. I've never stolen anything from anyone. I've returned shit that belongs to me. You know, the people that they have my shit. They know they have my shit. They haven't done the right thing. You know, and yeah, all right. You know what? Keep the things you stole, okay? I don't care if your name's Tony or whatever. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it all. Yo, Tyrone! Man, I was all alone until I found Tyrone. My mate. Oh man, they got me today. I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling it. Trying to get my strength. I'm fighting it. I don't want to fight it. You know, I want to be easy. I want to be hard. The light. The sun's out, man. Beautiful. May God bless you and all your... Hey, Anas! He's back. Hey, we got the crew. Anas, Tyrone. I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. It's this place. It's the mood here, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. People is unhappy. They're frowning. They're everyone's like this. Can you imagine beautiful women, right? And you think, wow, she's beautiful, but look at her. She's like this. She's frowning as fuck. She's unhappy. How you can please that woman? You want her to be happy. You love beautiful women that look happy. That's what men like. But you look around here and you go, man, these women are fucking miserable, right? They're miserable with their lot. They have very little, they're not satisfied anyway, but, they feel like there's nothing going right around them. They build themselves up into this bubble of what they think is security and realize that it's all just very fragile. Security is not there. It's up to you. You need people like us know what security is. We look for it. We want security. Some people think they can create security. No, you can't create that shit. You have to live that shit. I'm sure you're like me, man. You watch the door, you watch the gate, who's past, who's around, who's that dude on the bike, outside my house, you checking it out, man. You don't want to go down for some trivial bullshit. Someone wants to rob you for $200, he will. Probably will. That's sad. I was saying yesterday, I don't want to die for $200. I'd rather die with no money at all than someone off me for $200 in a desperate world we live in. Desperate world, man. And it's getting increasingly more desperate. And look, I want to bring an end to the wars. I don't know how. I can't do it myself. I've tried. I've told everyone, mate, just stop exploding bombs, right? Fuck. Isn't that a no-brainer? Just stop doing that. Stop exploding bombs. That's a bit like me, picking up a rock and deciding to fucking throw it at people. What is that? We're past that. We've evolved. Come on, why are we fucking spearing each other? What is that? Haven't we got past this fisticuffs, this and beat it, they got their hands tied together, remember that? Dong, dong, with the knife in the other hand, that dance that you did. Why are we still doing that? What? Can't we just not do that? Fuck. I always want to ask people, what's your beef, with being alive, with being human, with having to be patient, or having to fucking adapt, right? Or do something that's hard. Where I live, it's full of people. Hey, LS! Oh, my friends! Everyone's here. Guys, we're all here. Survival Club, we're back. Everyone's here. Come on, guys. Why don't you do the same? Do the same. Get crazy. Get wild. Get out there. Fuck them. What are you going to do? You worried? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I pray for all of you. I want all of you to be as lucky as me. And if that means that, look, you might have some bad days, but you'll survive. Well, I'd rather have some bad days and survive than have a fucking great time and, succumb. Meet the maker. I don't want to meet the maker. I'm not interested, really. Kind of. They say you're gonna go to God, and I don't know. Do I really want to go there? Can I just hang around here? I think I'll be one of them. In fact, that's what I always... Broken wrist! What'd you do? Not a fight. Better not be. Did you go ice skating? Fall over on the ice skating? What happened? See, one of our people is hurt. guys, already LS got a broken wrist, not even just a hairline fracture, an actual broken wrist. Left or right hand. Come on, this is important. One of our people from Survival Club has an actual broken wrist, guys. And I think we can fix it. Come on, let's fix that broken wrist. What's wrong? Come on, see the x-rays. What's wrong exactly? Where is it not healing? Be specific. We can fix that shit right now. You feeling pain? Pain? The person that has the strongest kick hit my hand and left. Well, fuck them. We're not worried about their foot. How's the wrist? Come on, articulate. Where's the pain? Where is it? Where's the pain? Where is it? There. Fix it now. Stop feeling pain and fix it. Come on. I'm with you. L. What's wrong with it? I want you to think about what's wrong with it. And you're going to realize that it hurts. That's all. It just hurts. But that's not everything. You know, you will heal all by yourself. You don't have to do anything. Your body's going to heal by itself. But can you just handle that pain for me? Just do that. Just handle it. You know why? Because otherwise I'll feel it. So like, I'll take on a lot of kicks too. I'll take a few kicks to the guts, you know, so that you don't have to. Life's like that. Like while you're having a massage, I might be getting punched in the face. Like, you know, kind of a. It's the last one and gotta go and you're inspiration. All right, no worries. All right, get better. Get that wrist better. Can't have you injured. You're in Survival Club now. You gotta survive like us. Alright, the tags are on. See ya, L. Thanks for coming, man. I love you. Alright? Take it easy. Make a video. Come on. Annoy me with it. Send me a link. I don't care. I love it. Take care, alright? Look after that wrist. I mean it. Yeah, so I'm really struggling, man. Really. I'm struggling with just to keep on being better than yesterday. Look, I can be the same as yesterday, but I want to be better than yesterday. And when you have that kind of operation going on, it's very hard to improve. You're surrounded by people who don't want to. Everything's too hard. Like, I mean, that's what I get. I feel this. You tell people, hey, let's do something. It'll take some effort to do, right? You're getting on the road. Yeah, brother. Going out. Going to work now. This is it. I'm running a bit late, but at least I'm going to get there. It's all right. And I wanted to put these tags on so I could beep, pay my money. You know, so I could be charged to use the freeway instead of me paying for these, what you call passes to use the freeway. They cost more. And if you buy this tag, they can directly hit your bank account. Beep, every time. Beep, money going. All the time you go from here to there, beep, that's money gone. That's the way this place is, man. It's driving me mad. Just like, there's not enough money to cover it all. You're fucking scrambling every week. Just scrambling to find that extra bit of money to make the payments because we're working like dogs and getting cleaned out. I mean, does anyone else have an economy like that? Having nothing at the end? 1 hour after I get paid on a Friday, man, I'm telling you, it's gone. 1 hour. Not even. Half an hour. I get paid and half an hour later, everything I worked for the last week just goes. Just like evaporates. But I'm alive. That's what they done. That's what they gave us. That's the capitalism we got here. What? That's not affluent. That's fucking slavery, isn't it? That's just working me to the ground and leaving me with nothing, isn't it? We're getting that vibe now. Look, I want to do something good, you know, and that's hard. It's hard to have a goal like that. And if you plan on doing some good out there, I'm telling you, you get shut down. People fucking heckle you for being good or trying to be good. Oh, what a fucking trying to be good, are you? Oh, opening your own business. Oh, you know, 90% of new businesses fail. They always tell you that when you've just gone and registered a business, right? You're going to get these naysayers, these MFs. Some of your closest people, MFs, will F with you. And you'll get really fucked. Why? Every time I have some plan to do something, people come along and just fuck it up. Make sure it doesn't happen. Happened the other day. I got heckled bad. This MF heckler. He came on here in my space here where I bear all, you know, where I really let fly how I'm feeling, right? This guy had to come and F with me in front of everyone. Said my name. Oh, Alex, come on, Alex. Like talking down to me like he's my dad. Mate, did I fucking go off with this guy? Really, don't need a friend like that. Don't need a friend who's gonna F with me and try to ridicule me and fucking make me look stupid. That's all, to make himself feel smart, of course. You know, typical. Just for a minute, the sun's right in my eyes. It's going east right now. The sun's right in. Can't see shit. And what happens is people drive faster because they can't see. It's probably the worst idea. It's like when you can't see, it's time to slow down, bro. Not go faster. Look at this guy. He's carrying shit too. It's fucking right up here. Go away. Yeah, Taro, my man. You're my favourite, man. I think, you know what? This whole thing happened because you came, man. It's true. That day, I was having a real hard day. I still remember the day I was wearing a red shirt, white shirt, red shirt that day. I've still got that shirt here. But, man, I was struggling. Struggling with the story of my past, you know, and reconciling the past with now. And saying, yes, all that shit happened. I was like this, or this happened. And I want to accept what happened and move on. I don't want to be in denial of shit no more. Like, if bad things happen to me, I just want to face up to them and get over it. So I can move on. Everyone wants to do that, yeah? No one wants to stay where they are if they're not happy. They all want to make a move and do something else. Shouldn't there be an economy that supports this kind of stuff? Like, you know, if you really had enough of being a fucking bad driver, is there other shit you could do? You know, like, nah, you know, we sort of we dig our heels in on it. We say, nah, I'm gonna stay like this, and everyone else can get fucked. You know, that's kind of what happens here. Like, kind of that's the unfortunate part of Australia. Like, we're tough people, but when we go bad, we go really fucking bad. We get really bad. We're the worst when we're bad, you know. But when we're good, you know, I don't think we're good enough. I don't think we're good enough to support the level of bad that we are, you know. We need to be better in order to support the kind of bad shit that happens. And say, how are you going to balance out that evil? You need a lot more good now. And is there a good person being born every minute? You know, I'm not sure. Isn't it more like the opposite? it possible that every minute a good person dies to support the fucking evil shit that goes on? Maybe. Alright, I'm painting a bad picture. A grey, dark grey picture. Okay, grey colour. This is not the truth, but it's just kind of an expression of what might be happening. Who knows? Are good people living forever and bad people dying quick? No. Alright, so there, we know that doesn't happen. One sec, guys. Guys, sorry guys, had the phone, the boss calls. Guys, sorry guys, had the phone, the boss calls. I'm on the way, just telling him. I didn't hear the beep. Anyone hear it? No beep? We lose our stream or what? Might have lost it, guys. I think they turned us off.